Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is another Wizards video. I know I'm a little late reviewing the whole Game 2 fiasco that happened between the Wizards and the Raptors, but there's just a couple things that I wanted to address, especially because my last video kind of got a little messed up at the end, so it kind of seems like I'm speed talking, although I kind of am speed talking in the video. Just like certain things that I noticed and I seen, I'm just like, honestly, am I the only person that a little bit like I I feel like the Wizards need a wake up call. And part of me wants them to just, bulldoze through and make this a 6 game series and win the next 4 games and just win and crush Toronto's hearts out. And then part of me wants them to get swept so that they can, one, get a wake up call and realize that they're not as great as they think they are. And two, so that their front office can finally realize that something needs to be done about this roster. Like, first of all, Marcin Gortat can no longer be on this team. Like, nothing personal against Marcin Gortat, but he's just at that age right now where, you know, his production is down. He's making a lot of mistakes. His play time is like this much now. He's getting like 12 minutes. Scott Brooks claims that he's going to not start him. He's going to start Mike Scott next game, but we'll see, Scott Brooks. We don't really believe you because you always say that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you never actually do it. Or, everybody else makes changes in your starting lineup. You're the only coach that really had the same starting lineup the whole time. And only reason you change is for like injuries. You never change it just to see how things go or to switch it up, or which is the same thing. Or to basically kind of like punish guys, let them know that you're serious about this. You're serious about being the coach, and they're not just going to be able to come out there and do anything. At this point, the Washington Wizards starters have been playing like anything. Like, they just don't care. They just feel like they're literally just going to get everything handed to them and that everything's just going to work out for them just because they want it to. Not because they're playing hard. They don't play hard. They don't play defense. They don't hustle. They don't work. They don't do anything. They just come out, every night, stand around and collect their paychecks. Like, John Wall was the only one that came out there that really did something with his team. He had 29 points. He had 4 rebounds. He had 9 assists. He was really the only one that was trying and hustling. He had a block on freaking Lucas Nogueira, Bebe Nogueira, and look how tall and big he is. He had a block on him, and the other starters didn't have really anything. Otto Porter scored 12 points, but he was basically invisible. It's like no one saw him. He only had 2 freaking rebounds. Otto Porter has been our glue guy, a guy who always rebounds, and he's not even doing that. It's like, what are you good for? Otto Porter he played 25 minutes. He got a break after like 6 minutes. Like 5 or 6 minutes in the first. I'm like, what did you do to deserve a break? Like, why are you sitting down right now? At this point, I really feel like Otto can play all 48 minutes because he really does not do enough for me to feel like he needs to sit down and do something these last few games. Like, he literally takes quarters off. He freaking disappears in the fourth, and he literally takes at least a quarter and a half off. He never plays a whole 48. And I'm not talking about when he's on the bench. I'm talking about when he's in the game. He's taking time off in the game, just not doing anything, just standing around. Yes, we need you to rebound stuff, but you haven't even been doing that. You haven't even been rebounding. And a lot of times you don't even score like you should. You just don't. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I know it's like that. But I need to like scratch on the inside. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next trash ass starter because Otto Porter is really not even the problem. Bradley Beal is part of the problem. He is so freaking lazy on defense. And I understand that you played like 40 plus minutes a game this season, but LeBron James played that much time a game, and it's been 15 years, and you don't see him. Well, yes, you do, but still, he's a way better player than you, and you're way younger than he is. You should be able to do that and more. You should be able to score and play defense. You play no defense. You're acting like trash. You scored 9 freaking points this game. Like, what is wrong with you? The head office is to trade either Wall or Beal. I feel like Wall is literally a great player, but I also kind of feel like he's an enabler to this team because this team acts like they can't do anything without him. First few games without him, first 10, 15 games without him, everything was fine. Then it fell apart. It just fell apart. And it's like the ball doesn't really move with him around. It's more like pick and rolls over and over again. And he really is kind of an enabler to this team because the team act like when he's there, they act like they can't do anything. They literally just act like they can't do anything when he's there, like they can't hustle and work hard. Ty Lawson, I'm so glad he got signed. If I ever said anything bad about him, I sincerely apologize. This man deserves a gift tomorrow at the game. Like, he really, He really does. Like, he really deserves the gift because he's the only one that was hustling. Like, he came in and made a 3-pointer. Like, he changed the whole pace and the flow of the game. Everything. Like, he injected so much life and energy into the game. He's playing defense as small as he is. He's like 5'11". He's 2 inches bigger than Isaiah Thomas. And maybe 1 inch bigger than Isaiah Thomas, depending on the day and the pair of shoes he's wearing. But you got to do better, Wizards. You got to do better. There says things like, oh, Bradley Beal and John Wall are in foul trouble. Their two best players are off the floor. They don't have a chance. Why are you calling yourself best players of anything? Best players of anything. You shouldn't be calling yourself best players of nothing. You know why? Because you didn't do anything. Well, you Bradley Beal, and you didn't do anything. And a lot of times John Wall's a little bit lazy on defense, like for real. And you give him passes because of his injury and because of the fact that he runs the offense, but really you got to do it. You got to do it on both ends, at least a little bit. And Bradley Beal plays no defense, like no hustle. You saw those last few minutes, and DeMar DeRozan got the ball. The ball actually went out of bounds, and DeMar was like running along the sidelines, getting it and brought it back. He was hustling. He's a starter. He's an all-star. He's been an all-star a few years now, and I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. And he was hustling for loose balls, all types of stuff like that. You don't even do that, Bradley Beal. You just walk off and you sit on the sidelines and cry in a towel. Like, you sit on the sidelines and cry in a towel. Like, that's seriously crazy. Like, I know you're tired, but you have to do better than that because it looks like right now you just want your summer to end. It looks like this team just wants their summer to end right now. Like, they go, oh, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. And you, Kelly Oubre, who's been playing like trash. You've been 10 of 15. You've been 10. You've been 10 or 11 of like 65 3-pointers you took. You only made 10 since January. You haven't been doing anything. You're honestly making us feel like we should have left your ass on the chopping block because niggas could have got some real stuff for you. Excuse my language, but we could have got some real pieces for you if you're not gonna produce. You don't even play defense anymore. That was what you were really good for. That's the reason that Scott Brooks was playing you as much minutes as he was when he first got there, because you was playing defense. You don't even play defense anymore. What is wrong with you? Markieff Morris, what's up with you? 25 minutes or more? How many minutes did he play? Let me go check. Let me make sure because I don't want to be wrong. I speak facts, okay? So, Markieff Morris, you played 28 freaking minutes. And how many points did you score? How many points did you score? 6? How many rebounds did you get? 4? How many assists did you get? 1? What were you doing? Like, where were you at? Like, come on now. You guys are such a frustrating team because you guys are embarrassing. Like, people are laughing at you. People have been laughing at you. You guys are a joke right now in the league. A freaking joke. You're not equal to the Toronto Raptors. You feel like this is like a 1-2 matchup or a 3-4 matchup or a 4-5 matchup. It's not. It's seriously a 1-8 matchup, and you're showing the world why you're a freaking 8 seed. And it's not because John Wall wasn't there. It's not. Because you guys play like trash when he's there too. Look how terrible your record was before he left. Him not being there and you guys being forced to find yourself and forced to work hard to win, that is the only reason that you guys probably made it into the playoffs. Because if he was still there and y'all was still having to depend on him and not have to do anything for yourself, like a spoiled child who has to depend on their mother and father, you would have still been where you are. You would have still been where you are. This team needs to be blown up. This team needs to be blown up. Do you hear me? You need to be blown up and separated. Every single last one of you should never see each other again. Frustrating ass mess. You guys are a mess. You guys are playing like trash. Bradley Beal, you're acting like you're a trash ass player. And I didn't say you are a trash player. I said you're acting like a trash ass player. Trash ass Wizards team. I got more videos coming for you guys. More rants. Peace, guys. It's your girl Denise. I need a freaking break from you. Bye, guys.